Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to New Day, New Game. Today we're playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger licking good dating simulator. By the way, was that a really creepy thing I feel like that's a really creepy thing I just did. And it's even worse because I did it twice. Just because I was like, was that creepy? So yeah, this is I saw this on Steam the other day and I was like, what? What is this? And so I was like, when this comes out, I need to play it. So I saw it came out yesterday, and I was like, I need to play this. Earlier today, it was earlier today. The video will go out tomorrow, so it'll be yesterday to you guys. So yeah, I was like, this is too silly. I love silly visual novels. To be honest, it's really fun to play visual novels as far as YouTube videos. So yeah. And hopefully when I say new game, they won't replay that video again, because I tried to make sure to get it for you guys. I didn't know how weird it was going to be. I just saw that it was going to play it. I was like, oh, guess I have to start recording right as soon as I start the game up. Anyway, new game. Before we get started, tell us your name. My name is, well, I'll just say Shook. Oh, let's be casual. No need for the full name of Shook 50. Just be casual. Just Shook. I have to say, I don't eat from KFC very often, but I remember liking their biscuits quite well. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. So that's an interesting chicken poster on your wall there. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in this moment forever. Or you can wake up now. Now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Yeah, smack the clock. Up and at 'em. I have a feeling that's the other one might have been like, things like you don't have a choice but to get up anyway, or it's like, oh, you just stay in bed and you miss it and game over, or different ending. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. We're playing a game where we date Colonel Sanders. We gotta take this seriously, you know. When it's something like that, you have to take it seriously. There's no other way to do it. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. By the way, it says KFC Presents at the very beginning of this game. You missed it because OBS wasn't picking it up on the thing at first. I wonder if KFC really made this game. It would be amazing. That's actually quite the amazing marketing to do something so goofy. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Staying in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. That is really long. I don't know if that's a good name or a bad name. It's like super to the point. It's the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Shook. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. There's voice acting. To a degree. Well, the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous stories. Is this how we're gonna say it every time? Are we gonna say University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters? You can't shorten it at all. You can't just say, but with the university's famous 3-day semesters, afraid of being left behind and never catching up. They can't shorten it to UCSAL. UCSAL. Is it maybe Uxal. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. There's some information there. Could pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief. We'll pep talk. Remember last month when we saw the fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. Yeah, I'm guessing that's why you chipped your tooth there. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. To kill people? It's weird. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. They look bad. I'm not a hair person. I don't know. I'm just like. Well, last time I went to get my hair cut, I was like, yeah, take it almost all off. But normally I'm just like, make it shorter. I don't care. Just make it shorter. That's as much style as I know for hair. What's this button do? Okay. Okay, good. There's options. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. She is standing very confidently. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Wow. You leave Shook's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. What is a shin? It's the lower leg, right? Yeah, it's the lower leg. Yeah. Looks like a human shin. To me. I'm not an expert on shins. I'm probably a little bit more of an expert with shins than I am hair. Though not much more. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. Ashley. That is an interesting way to spell Ashley. Can't just be like Ashley. You gotta go with the Ashley. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add. I didn't read that far. But she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Sounds like she's trying to church it up like Dierte. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped. That's such a weird name. Van the Man, VVMM, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van, you rang? That is a very strange hairdo. He has a strange hairdo. He does. I have a feeling that neither of them are... Is there like a dress code at this school? I feel like neither of them really fit this dress code. Like her skirt's pretty short for a... I don't know. I guess if it's college, it might be more lenient. He's basically not wearing a shirt though. You've never been sure what their arrangement is. But as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam. But substantially more devious. Got a more devious relationship. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. Seriously, there's no way of shortening that. You gotta say the whole thing. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. The first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off. So you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. He just farted? It sounded like he just farted. If that's the if that is indeed the noise that he made, then yeah, the farting sound may have been exactly. It lines up. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. Wow. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a shelf. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down. Okay. Hi, Pop. I'm shook, so... Are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. Okay. I'm just saying, he looks like he's maybe like 12 years old. So I'm just thinking, Miriam... I mean, maybe she's like... If she'd been like... It was the way she worded it that made me think, is it just me or is he cute? That seems a little creepy. If she would be like, oh, he's cute. A good kid. Yeah, that's mostly okay to say. But, oh, is it just me or is he cute? That sounds like, whoa. Robbing the cradle there, whatever the phrase is. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. Who's this guy? I feel he has a very realistic face, so I'm guessing it's a real person. And there's chicken written, drawn on the board, and some math. I guess you have to know math, some pretty intense mathematics, in order to be able to cook some chicken. Sit at the edge of the room, unsure of where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. I don't know why I would be surprised if there was a dog teaching this. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? When he's cooking, does he have to wear like a full body net, to keep the hair from getting in the food? He must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Finally, they're abbreviating it. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Oof! What? A cute dog is a professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fills the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Are they going to go into Colonel Sanders' military backstory? That would be interesting for a visual novel to explore. Just how Colonel Sanders started in the military and got to the rank of colonel. I'm not an expert with ranks, so I'm not sure how high up there Colonel Sanders is, or Colonel is, but I'm assuming it's a bit up the ranks. And how long has KFC been around? Would it be maybe something to do with the Civil War? This game could get even weirder if it went in those directions. I hope it does. I don't know if I played enough to do that, but it would be awesome if it did. Please call me Colonel. Also, is Harland really Colonel Sanders' first name? Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to beat across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a Lot. Ha ha! Maybe we should open that window back up before a faucet pit melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Wow. Hold on just a minute. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Shook sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. I have no options but to clean myself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There'll be tears. There'll be blood. Don't get the blood in the food, though. That's nasty. There might even be really adorable tiny food. When all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then another student enters classroom and interrupts Professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone's had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you, students, that tardiness is unacceptable. Wow. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. I don't know why that... Again, I'm not really surprised. Why does a robot gotta be wearing clothes? You think if you're a robot, you could just go around, enjoying the breeze. The class burst into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks... Excuse me. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. I feel like a teacher going around sniffing the students is a good way to get a sexual harassment lawsuit against you. It just seems that way. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try to buttering him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. What kind? Maybe a chicken snack? Rubber ball would be something I guess an actual dog would enjoy the most. Well, I mean, I guess unless he's hungry, but chicken, it's Colonel Sanders, So that's why I'm thinking chicken. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well, I think there might be some competition for our new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving her hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Yeah, sniffing the student and slobbering all over her hand. Definitely a fast track to sexual harassment. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young shelves, take your seats, and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Shook, there's still a seat here. Seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested. We gotta sit by Colonel Sanders. I really want to see if they're going to go into his military history. Or if he just maybe likes the word colonel. Maybe he's like, I really like that Captain America character. So I just wanted, a military rank in front of my name. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. What's in his hand? Is he talking to his hand while he's saying that? That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yeah, a pop quiz about me. Or a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Is he looking at you, Pop? Is that referencing the fart sound he made earlier? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is a tree as chicken is to... Yeah, feather. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? I'm guessing sporks is a 2-in-1. That's right. Oh, you know what? The sport makes sense because I do remember the sporks do come with a bunch of the KFC food, don't they? What food is best for a broken heart? Guess anything as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? I'm guessing that's what they're going to go for. That one seems kind of weighed, kind of like you want to get A's in this class or A pluses. Go with this one if you want the pluses. The total score is got a perfect score. Well, I'll be honest, did you cheat? You look up, see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. Confess what, dude? I think you have a beautiful brain. Wow. Thanks, man. Thanks. Hot diggity, Shook. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Sheesh. We've just barely been there and it's already lunchtime. While the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at, it makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. It would be very ironic if a school about with cooking classes had a really crappy cafeteria. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. What is with his hand motions, by the way? Is he like pretending to be like a really long-armed Tyrannosaurus Rex or something? The T-Rex. That's stupid. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But shh. Lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smell. Indeed, that smell. Talking to his hand again. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried in it to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm inside. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. I feel like I'm being advertised to. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm being advertised to. I think when I get done recording this, I'll eat me a pizza. Maybe from Pizza Hut. For years I've been developing secret. It would be funny if that's what this game wound up doing. It wound up driving people to competitors. For years I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament. In case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. I wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, no, I was just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants them all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the Madman, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Well, hold on, I guess I'll try. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face and tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Swim toward the light. Guess maybe we can try to identify every flavor. That would impress them if we could do that. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt, maybe? Pepper, too obvious? Oregano, basil, maybe, but there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, deeper still until you find it. Could it be? Beep! He really did it. How bold, how adventurous. Do you use beep? You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. I thought everybody's consumed by the lunch. I thought the lunch was supposed to be consumed by everyone else. I'm here all week. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. When you're tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Let's approach him. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. That's a crazy cane there. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Wait, what? What's he mean by 2 more whole days? This is a very short semester, or very short school year. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use beep. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. I was going to say, does beep mean his penis? But if his great-grandmother taught him that, then there's two questions you can ask. Beep! Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. That exotic. And beep definitely isn't a flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. This is kind of creepy, just persistently going towards him. Wait a second. I just noticed something. Is this a normal fashion accessory? Like a pin, like a pocket on your sleeve? I don't think I've ever seen a pocket on a sleeve. I mean, why would you have a pocket on your sleeve? I mean, this makes sense. Like having it right here. Like, oh, I need a pen. I don't know, it just seems weird to reach over here, get it, and then go writing, and then you have to go like, put it up, I don't know. That just seems weird to me. Well, it's you again, howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. He's a cocky guy. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. I don't think he would take very well if we were to try to add an extra ingredient, Let's just be modest and thoughtful. Well, I just want to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Shook. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. And I think I'm going to leave it here. If you guys want to see me play more of this, then I'll put it on a list to play for visual novels, because this is pretty funny. It'll be a good while before I would play it, but yeah, I definitely could see myself playing more of this. I'm curious about how goofy this gets. Yeah, I miss playing visual novels. But yeah. I don't think I mentioned it. The link will be in the description below, and this game is completely free. So if you want to see how weird it gets, you can just get it and try it out for yourself. No cost, no purchase necessary. So yeah, this was fun. I enjoy this. It's weird and quirky and stuff, but I would be disappointed if it was. If they tried to make a serious, legitimate game about dating Colonel Sanders, it would be weird. It would be weird in a non-successful, non-entertaining way, I think. I don't know. It could actually be funnier. I don't know. In a game, I think the goofy way is the better way to go. If it was a movie, if they try to do it really serious, that could be the funny way to go. So it'd probably be funny either way. But I think in game form, goofier the better. So yeah. So yeah, they need the Ashley with the extra letters and the Van the man, to make it all weird and quirky, along with, you know, dating Colonel Sanders. But anyway, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you next game. There, folks.